guys are finishing off your time and okay, take a deep breath. Take away 10 seconds of my time. All right. All of you guys are going to be thought workers. Thought workers are superheroes. I'm going to talk to you about some suggestions of being good superheroes and how you can do something useful with your career. So, I have a few rules, a few suggestions really, and my first suggestion is think about what you're doing this for. Think about why you want to do this. I'm sure it pays you well, I hope so, but think about whether it makes meaning for you. And when I say whether it makes meaning for you, what I want you to do is when you go back home today, place your hand on your heart. Actually, that slide has to come. When you go back home today, place your hand on your heart and ask yourself why you do this. What makes this job special for you? And if the answer is it's the money, it's because it's a comfortable career, then ask yourself again whether this is really what you want to do. Because you want to do this for the right reasons. You're going to do this for a long time. When I was a kid, a lot of my friends and a lot of my teachers told me, Sumeet, you're weak at math, you're weak at science, you need to work on your weaknesses. I think that's bullshit. What you need to do is think more about your strengths. We're a strengths-based organization. If you feel that you want to do something and you feel that you want to use your strengths in a certain way, you want to be able to focus on that. And when your passion meets your strengths, that's when you find something that's totally remarkable about you. You don't want to be run-of-the-mill. You want to be somebody who's special. But when I talk about being special, I don't want it to be all about you. So my suggestion is that if you really want to be special, make sure that you think about the world around you. Superheroes are no good if they don't do good for the world. So ThoughtWorks is here to make a difference. Think about what difference you could make. Can you actually help somebody with their skills? Can you actually help somebody make their life a little better? There are little things that you can do even as grads. Try writing a blog. Try sharing your knowledge with others. Try helping others who don't have the skills to get up to speed. Try helping our clients get better. A lot of you are going to be working with our clients, and making our clients better, faster, stronger is part of our responsibility. Now, all of the talent in the world makes no difference whatsoever if you're not persistent with it. So this is my favorite example. Harry Potter, Voldemort. It takes Harry Potter, what, 7 books to defeat Voldemort? But he's persistent, he does it at the end. So you might actually be the most talented guy on the planet, but if you're not going to be persistent with your skills, nothing's going to come out of it. So work hard, give it a good shot. Now, you can't make everyone happy. You need to take a stand. You need to polarize people. A lot of people try to say, I'm going to make this person happy, that person happy, this person happy, that person happy. That's not what you want to do. You want to take a stand, you want to do what you think is right, and you want to do it for the right reasons. Now, not everyone can be a superhero, not everyone can take a stand, but I found somebody who can. And he's wearing a cape, do you see that? And have you seen this guy's blog? He writes about leaving Goa with thousands of friends, fake Ray-Ban glasses, and recently he wrote about men wearing towels in Kerala. but he takes a stand. He's polarizing people there. Anyways, what you don't want to do is you don't want to be everything to everyone. If you try to satisfy everyone, you'll end up an inch deep and a mile wide, and you don't want to. You want to be that. You want to be special to some people. When you're being special to some people, obviously you'll make some people angry. You'll make some people upset. And they will want you to fail. That's the reality of life. You need to ignore those posers. Now, I'm not saying ignore the criticism. I'm not saying ignore the feedback. I'm talking about people who just don't believe in your idea and want to say you're wrong and want you to fail. Those are the posers. You need to be blind to them. Find some people who believe in you and have them support you. So Spider-Man has Mary Jane who believes in him. Now, that might be a good idea. You should perhaps get girlfriends and boyfriends, as long as you don't get married. But what I'm trying to say is find someone who can be your feedback loop. Get a feedback loop, use it over a period of time, find somebody who believes in your ideas rather than focusing on the bozos who criticize you. Excellent mistakes. We talked about this quite a bit. When you make a mistake and the cost of the mistake is much smaller than what you're learning out of it, that's an excellent mistake. At ThoughtWorks, we want you to make a lot of excellent mistakes because you learn a lot from it. Now, Spider-Man wears the black suit. He thinks he's going to become a crime-fighting superhero. Black suit is a bad idea, but he learns a lot from it. So that's an excellent mistake. But you don't want to make stupid mistakes like that. You know, and you don't want to keep making them. The stupid mistake is the mistake you don't learn from. Okay, you keep doing that again and again, that's a stupid mistake. But remember, if you're not prepared to go wrong, if you're not prepared to take a risk, you will never come up with anything original. On your projects as well, I mean, we want to be able to take some calculated risks. We want to be able to do something that might actually become something really huge. Maybe that's something you do in your own time. Maybe that's something that you do with your own effort. But you need to take that risk. It's important to have fun. Spider-Man has fun as well, on Christmas at least. And that's a question I want to ask you guys. How much fun do you guys actually have at work? Is coming to work all about, oh, I'm going to write these lines of code, oh, I'm going to write these narratives? Or is it something that actually, is there something that draws you to work every day? Is there something that makes you happy? So do you enjoy what you do? And we enjoy what we do. We sing songs about Agile.
Having to stand up discussing on your day with clients and users, it's
real thought workers. We do this thing. We love our Agile thing.
Being agile is our favorite thing.
UK office, you guys have to meet those people and work with them. Anyways, it might seem that all of these things which I'm telling you will magically glue together in some kind of a formula, but there is no formula. When Steve Jobs was learning calligraphy and typography and had, you know, walked out of school, he didn't know that he was going to create the world's best operating system. But things usually work out if you follow your passion. So make your own way. Those are the things I want you to keep in mind. Those are just suggestions. Nothing ever comes out like magic glue. But remember, you're moving on for your career. Some of these suggestions might just